Hi, everyone. It's January 20th. I forgot for a second. It's been one of those weeks. This week, you'll notice it's just Cassie and I. We haven't seen Nick in quite a while. We're a little worried where he might be. I'm not sure. If anyone has any tips, please send a note because things are getting a little chaotic here. There's a lot of ping pong and Nerf shooting, and people are starting fires out of tin cans in the lobby. It's weird. Anyway, great. So with that, this is the 8. And we're back. I'm just going to dive right into it. The first thing we have is the Fantastic video. We actually have a series of videos this week. If you haven't heard, Vine is dead officially. Twitter pulled the plug. They were the executioner. I don't know how many more death jokes I can throw in there. But the 3-year-old video hosting platform is officially gone, and they will be pulling all of the Vine videos from their website, which is a shame because there's a lot of gold on there. You know, like a dog dancing to Toto's international 80s hit sensation, Africa. So with that, we wanted to honor the now defunct platform by showing you our 5 favorite Vine videos. So we hope you enjoy them as much as we do.
You want a tree? Yes. You want one? Yes. You want one? Yes.
Fans, don't forget for tomorrow's special breakfast school offer, get 3 $1 tickets.
Linda Carson, ABC7. Would you not eat my pants? Ah!
Great, a lot of gold there, a lot of really useful things, like that really creepy girl who suddenly turns around with baby glasses. I want to know who she is. Maybe she'll tweet at us too. Or who could forget the Yas cat. Anyway, onward to the Fran Leverty. We featured this week Jenny of Jenny's Ice Cream, which is one of my favorites from Ohio. She got her start in Columbus. And since then, she's kind of been moving all over the country. She has a couple stores here in Chicago, in Nashville, and recently moved to the West Coast. Just a really inspiring woman. She kind of decided she wanted to change the artisanal ice cream segment by really experimenting with scents and flavors. So she infused cayenne oil in dark chocolate and used things like lavender and wild berry ice creams and just a lot of different things that you wouldn't expect. So we had the chance to talk to her and a little bit learn more. Found out she hung out with Joe Biden this year and had ice cream with him, which was pretty great. She won a James Beard Award for her recipes, and now they're kind of just looking to ramp up their growth. This past year, they suffered from a listeria outbreak, so a lot of that has been recovering from the damage and doing some quality control there. But we're forever grateful for the ice cream that she's granted us with. Thank you, Jenny. And then we have our Fresh Money. We saw that paid media spend is up 65%, and Instagram is actually leading the way there. Advertisers spent 138% more on paid posts. I think it's kind of an interesting thing when I'm scrolling through Instagram. I see stuff like, Charmin toilet paper. I'm like, that's weird. Did I subscribe to that? I don't think so, but they're certainly getting their message across. What do you think, as someone who uses Instagram, what do you think the paid advertisers are doing for the Instagram and Facebook feeds?
I think that it's going to be really good for Instagram specifically, as you said. When I'm scrolling through my feed and I see something, it makes me second guess, when did I follow this account? And I'll go check it out, which is the whole purpose of the ad in the first place. So I think that they're a little bit less intrusive on Instagram than they are currently on Facebook. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
For sure. And we also have the Frant of the Week. Guess who it's from this week?
It's a really hard choice.
Nick Powell's, who is MIA. This week he talked about how the readers in the audience, they're essentially controlling the message now, which is really interesting. Someone coming from a journalism background, I went to school and studied print journalism and saw that this kind of shift was occurring, that people were consuming their news in a different way, and for that reason I switched to digital journalism. And I think it's just really the shift that's happening is you can see that people know how they want to get their news now. And you see that in places like BuzzFeed, where it's very quick and immediate. And more publications are adapting in that way. And it seems like moving forward that to survive as a publication, you're going to have to adapt as well. And I know a publication that does that pretty well, 1851. Anyway, with that, I'm going to hand it over to Cassie.
Great. Hello, everybody. So the next story that we have for you guys is this week's French Forward story, which is about Lenny's Grill and Subs. They're kicking off the new year by really expanding in the South, specifically right now in San Antonio. And they already have 5 locations in the city, but now they're going to be growing there under the full Lenny's Grill and Subs brand name as opposed to just Lenny's Subs, which I think is really going to help them kind of differentiate themselves in the market and being able to demonstrate to consumers before they ever walk in that they offer more than just your traditional deli sub. So it'll be interesting to see how this takes hold as the brand keeps growing this year. And so now for this week's Fran Funny. It's a good one. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
Okay. Megan, why couldn't the marketer make it as a tap dancer?
I don't know. Why, Cassie?
He wanted to get paid per click. And then now for this week's Transpiration misquote. It is from one of our favorite designers. You have to create something from nothing unless you're smart enough to invest in a franchise that has a proven system. It's from one Ralph Lauren. And then lastly, we have our frenemies versus Frans, and another Fran. I don't really know if we have any frenemies or frenemies. Don't tell us if we do. But this week's Fran is Fran Connect, and it's the leading provider, as you I'm sure all know, of franchise management software. It's really just kind of helping franchisors and franchisees connect and being this one-stop shop that covers everything from sales and marketing to financial analysis to help franchisees focus on growing their business and doing what they do best. So if you need to learn more, you want to learn more, just head to franconnect.1851franchise.com. There's a lot of great info on there. And with that, give us a shout on social if you've seen Nick Powell's. It's been a while, so if you're out there, Nick, we miss you. Hope you're having fun. That's the 8.